type of injury are lucky to survive, let alone walk. You know, you're walking in here, you're using your arms. What are you able to attribute all of that to?
You know, I have no idea. I mean, from as far as I understand, getting, fracturing your C2 so high up, it's right at the stem of your brain stem, I believe, right at the base of that. The percentages that we're given are so small to survive that, and then the small percentage that do end up surviving a high impact C2 fracture are then paralyzed, and then there's such a small percentage of people that are not, from that group, that are not paralyzed, that are even able to be operated on, and then from that small percentage, there's those ones that have a successful operation. So from what I understand, the only reason that the way they explain it is like a cigar cutter, your two vertebrae, and the only reason it didn't just go across was because when it fractured, a chip actually, and this happened so fast, but a chip of the vertebrae came down and was stuck in between the vertebrae, the C2, and not allowing it to go across. So that would be the reason that I didn't end up in another situation. So.
Jesse, Tab Strength from Fox Sports. Take us through the hit, sort of what you remember, and then that night being sent towards the hospital.
Well, first of all, the hit, I definitely, remember we've gone through their forecheck a couple of times, and so I had, they forechecked pretty hard, and I was the first guy in on the puck. Kind of made a move in the corner and came out and beat the first guy, and I was trying to come off the wall, and then I knew there'd be a second forecheck on me at some point. Trying to come off the wall and then be able to give it to the winger. And I just lost it a little bit, and then it ended up kind of sliding into the slot. And, I was just saying that's the last thing you want to do is give that opportunity. So I kind of reached for it and left myself in a very vulnerable position, and I didn't see Malone coming at all, so I wasn't able to brace. But then all of a sudden I lose the puck, and next thing I know, I'm on the ground or on the ice, and I'm in this position that is like it's one you'd never find yourself in, with your arm bent kind of in a weird way, and that surprised me that I'm still in that position, and why am I not, moving out of this position? So I thought maybe I was just winded, and then I ended up realizing that I wasn't winded, and then I started to get a little bit concerned that I can't move my arms, and then I tried to move my legs to get up, and that didn't happen, and then Aaron Lou came on the ice, and I can't say enough about what Aaron Lou did for me through this whole process, but he kind of calmed me down a little bit and said, obviously this could be very serious. I'm not going to, sugarcoat it for you, but either it's a stinger type of deal, and you've got your spine got hit a little bit, and it's a stinger, or there's something that's happened to your neck and a vertebrae, and it's going to be, we're going to need to get a spinal board, or the paramedics out here and get you off the ice and into an ambulance, and so went into the ambulance, and that happened pretty quick, and I know I was in a lot of pain, and one of the North Dakota doctors told me that maybe I broke my collarbone, and that's what's going on. But I had already broken this collarbone, so I was kind of like, well, that doesn't, doubt that. So it was, I was in a lot of pain, and then I was asked if they could do something about that, and they said no, not till we get you to the hospital. And so Aaron Lou was with me, trying to calm me down and everything, and then we started driving to the hospital, and they informed me that the worst road in North Dakota is the road up to the ER. I was just like, that makes a lot of sense. So as you go up there, I'm just kind of big time pain and struggling, but I'm trying really not to worry so much. But then once I got into the one of the rooms, I had a whole team set up for me, waiting for me in the hospital, and cut off my equipment, and just by the pain I was in the back of my neck, I knew there was something, you know, completely wrong. But then they started saying that, you're moving your feet a little bit, you're moving your hands, but I wasn't able to see that, so, I was pretty much just hoping that they were being honest, and from there, they said that they were going to